So the VOD will start now. So no music, but feel free to put on some stuff in the background. Yeah, Merry Christmas. I got a really cool gift from my friend, and uh, I haven't done this in a really long time. So I was like, you know what? Why not stream it? But my friend, Slovakdennis, gifted me this Game Boy Lego model kit. So this is like the original Game Boy. It's before the Game Boy Color. Let's see if I could zoom out a little. There you go. Okay, you guys could see it. I like can't even fit. It's such a long rectangle, so I can't fit the whole thing in the shot. But this thing looks really cool. Looks like it has over 400 pieces. And after I'm done with that, I got more cards to open up. So I don't know if I need tools for this because I haven't done this in a long time. I remember they used to have like a little button you would push. There it is. With Lego, you would push this in with your finger so you could open up the box. No cellophane wrap or whatever. But yeah, I haven't opened up a Lego kit in a really long time. There we go. We got the little stickers. I feel like now Lego has entered this era where it's not just about having like a like play set for kids or something. It's also trying to emphasize some sort of like making like a model out of something, you know, something that's got like pretty decent art to it. Let's see how many pages this is gonna be. They give you like a little tour of Nintendo in case you didn't know. Oh, I don't have one of these, I don't think. Oh wait, it's right here. Okay, they give you one. That's like the most important tool for Lego is being able to take a piece off. So this is gonna take a good amount of time. Hold on. Let me just get started, I guess. Got a lot of pages to get to here, so I still think this will go quicker than Gunpla, but we'll take a look. So we're gonna start with bag number 1. Conveniently numbered. Bag number 1. 3. This is, I guess we'll save that for the end. 2, 4, and 5. Oh, and stickers. Also for the end. Cool. I hope this will go quicker. I hope this will go quicker than when I did the Heavy Arms custom. That was like a 6-hour build. So I wasn't able to do anything else that day because I was just like, okay, I gotta finish the video in one day. That's on over on Two Stupid Gamers. Man, that took so long. But anyway, here we go. Putting the first piece together. If you guys need me to like zoom in or feel like letting me know that the focus is out or something, just, you know, give a holler in the chat. Because I might not catch that. But yeah, man, I haven't done this in a really long time. Like I said, Lego keeps putting out a lot of kits that they're very interesting to me because it's something that's maybe even a little more of like an adult interest. But I just never end up getting them. But now that decision was done for me because, again, thank you, Dennis, for the Christmas gift. And yeah, sometimes I see like there was an Ayrton Senna Formula 1 car Lego kit, which was pretty cool. Which every time I went to Costco, I realized that at Costco, for, you know, whatever reason, they just they have it for like $5 off, and I'm always like, oh, maybe I should get it. Maybe I should get it. I haven't seen that one recently. I've seen more the Fast and Furious ones, but yeah, there's some really cool stuff. They're trying to hit the millennial demographic of whatever stuff we're interested in. That's why they've crossed over with Nintendo, obviously, like for this one. I believe, VD's big bro, Snapple Pants, had had got like the NES version of this, I think. NES or Super Nintendo? I don't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. But he also got a really cool one that was it was like a cube. It was the question mark block, and then you could open up the question mark block and they had little scenes from Super Mario 64. That thing was really cool. Unfortunately, it was very low print, so once they printed it, they stopped printing it, and now you can't buy it for like a reasonable price. He told me it was like 150 or something when he bought it, and then now if it goes back on stock, in stock online, somebody's selling it for like an insane price, and it's just like it's a bummer. But that one's pretty cool. At least, I can, maybe I can't build it, but at least I could see it in his house. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna go get a bag. Gonna be a big bag junk episode, so, or stream, so I'm gonna need a couple of things. This one, it looks like you could put in, I'm just reading the instructions right here. I'm not really sure what they want us to do here. I guess you can put in multiple of the backdrops. So I probably just, you put these in and you can swap them freely. So we have, this would be Super Mario Land. That's so cool. You can actually make a jump with it. I forget what this thing is called. And even, oh man, my thumb was blocking it, but even, see if we could get that to focus. There. If you move it, you could see that the time changes too. It goes from 295 to 294. That's really cool. That looks really dope. This would be Super Mario Land. This would be, looks like Kirby. Hold on. No, I think this is the end of one of the Game Boy Zelda games, Oracle of Ages or Seasons. And this is just the Nintendo logo. Ah, this is actually really cool. I like that. I like that. I wonder if you could get others too. I'm sure even if maybe Lego doesn't have official ones, artists probably made like third-party ones, but that's really cool. So I guess I'm putting them all in here. I don't know. I think it's telling me to only do those two. So we'll leave it on Zelda. Zorlda. Okay, so we take this piece, which looks like it already had something put on it. A really bad stream to do right after I trimmed my nails. Can't grab the pieces quite so well. So this would be here, I think. Wait, hold on. Yes, okay. Cool. And I know exactly where I want to put this on my cabinet of random video game things. There's a spot that has actually my real Game Boy Advance and my DS, so I wanna have them right next to it, to each other. Okay, so this is a separate thing I build. My God, this is so much easier than Gunpla. Gunpla takes forever. Okay, exact recreation. We take this. And here. Cool. Okay. But yeah, from the little manual that you get, it looks like you have a bit of a circuit board thing going on. So that's pretty neat. This is this one, this, and this over here. You know, I may not buy Legos anymore, but there's definitely it's undoubtable. It's undoubted that whenever I see Lego in a store or something, I'm like, damn. Yeah, I still think Legos are cool. One of the coolest toys growing up. Oh wow, that is not stable. That barely stays on is on there. I guess it won't matter because this will probably be put on something else. But yeah, we completed that. Look at that, on to the next page. Oh, that's weird. All this extra stuff. They didn't tell us to do anything with this. Okay. So it told me about the next bag, which I think I opened already. No, I didn't. No, it didn't just give me an instruction for next bag, but I already had a different bag open, so it's just the back side. And I'm gonna have to do stickers. I hate stickers. Even when I do Gunpla, I hate applying stickers. I'm always worried about putting it in like uneven and stuff. There you go. Oh, okay. So the stickers, I'm just noticing, it's Super Mario Land. That's the first one. And then it's Link's Awakening. It's not Oracle of Ages or Oracle of Seasons. It's regular Link's Awakening. Cool. So, I guess since I never played Link's Awakening, I'll go with Mario. It's got a new movie coming out maybe this year or something. I don't know. I'm kind of curious about that. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, I screwed it up. It's a little off to the side, but I think we'll be fine. It's not the end of the world. I'm really really bad with applying stickers, so this one will be a tiny bit off to the side, but it's all right. Um, whenever I do Gunpla stuff, the stickers usually aren't this big, so you use a little tweezer. But for something like this, I guess you just have to get it right the first time. But it's all right. We'll deal with it. Oh man, that is like only 2 points of contact. Got ugly sweaters on. We got the hot chocolate. We got the spirit. I got the spirit. Thank you, Berselli, for reminding me of Joy Division. Berselli, how you doing today? How's it going? Oh, okay. So what we just made was a little stand. Also, Merry Crimbus. You can blow on the cartridge if you want. That's weird. There's nothing you put on the back. It's just flat. So yeah, we made a little stand, I guess. Now. So that was like this. Yep, that's the game. And yeah, I kind of screwed it up. I put the sticker off center, but whatever. What are you gonna do? Yeah, Merry Chrysler. Happy Honda Days to everybody. This is a stand, so this one is just, you do get a little bit of movement there, but you're basically putting this to the side of the Game Boy. So I'm assuming now we're gonna go to the next one. And that's where also they let you put these little like backer things. Authentic. Okay, next. So this one is going to be bag number 2. And I already see I have 2 parts from it. It's going to be Legos all over my desk. I don't want to put them all. Stickers weren't on perfect half the time on the real thing anyway. You know, that's true. That's pretty legit. Bracel, you get anything good for Crimbus? Did you get some Legos too? Are we getting a build-in stream? Hey, Kugla. Thank you for shouting out Berselli. Merry Crimbus to you as well. I'm gonna try not to have these fly all over the place. I don't know if we need this right now. I'm gonna put that over here for the time being. Alright, cool. Peace. Oh, it was stuck to something else. Peace and peace. And then another one. But yeah, these are pretty cool. Shout out to Slovakdennis for the awesome Christmas gift. I'm not doing anything for Christmas, just chill. That's cool. Definitely always appreciate opportunity to just chill out. Hey, where are you? We have one more in here. Oh. Let me see. No, actually, no, there wouldn't be one more, I guess. Never mind. Never mind. Put this there. Okay. And 2 more. But yeah, my friend Slovakdennis got me this gift, and I'm like, you know, I could like do this on stream. This would be like a really fun thing on stream, just like when I built the Gundam for the channel. I don't think I've done any Gundam building on stream lately. Outside of Two Stupid Gamers, I don't think I've done any. But I have a lot of mobile suits that I could build. A lot of Gunpla. A lot of stuff that's not just Gundam either. I could do a couple of other things too. But yeah, this should go pretty quick. We're already like on page 29. It's not bad. Don't want to jinx myself, but it's not bad. This is here. This would be here. I think we're happening it. I think I messed up. Yes, I did. Wait, how is that possible? I made it sideways? Okay, I think I see what happened. Let's use our handy tool. I remember I've built a lot of Lego as a kid. I had a lot. I remember when I first got one of these type of tools, it was kind of next level to get something like this, but this one doesn't want to come out. I don't want to stretch out the plastic. But yeah, it was kind of next level to have one of these. Like, how do I get this out? Like, the tool. Well, as an adult, we definitely know we have a couple of better tools to do that with, but I digress. So I was supposed to only put it on the top, I think, or down here. No, I was only supposed to put this on the top, and then, you know, I actually don't know this one. Okay. It's kind of messing with my eyes a little bit. So yeah. Now I'm putting it in the correct spot. What you building? We're building a Game Boy. We are building a Game Boy. What's up, Choru? Good to see you again there, bud. Bam. Okay. Very nice. Very nicely done. We figured it out. We used our brain power. And I need 9 more. I just gotta find them in this mess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, cool. Ain't nothing about it, Chodu. This let me see. It's not built yet, but this thing has some pretty cool features to it. I forget what it was called, but this effect was like huge back in the 90s when I was a kid, where everything was like you turn it and it could change the picture. So they use these really cool things for the actual screen, and I mean, I can already tell it's like it's gonna look really nice. Uh, but we obviously have to build it first. Ah, geez. Where's the others? Okay, so we did it this, and then we put it here. Okay. And 2 square blocks. This is like my most, where are they? I don't see them. Okay, that must be in the smaller bag. This is like one of my most hated features or types of pieces. Because well, I guess stickers technically would be my most hated piece, if you count it as a piece. I feel like the single brick pieces are always really very easy to get off center. You know, like I gotta kind of tilt it a little bit there. Tilt it like a tiny bit, but it always feels to me like no matter how perfect you try to make it, it's not aligned right. So I don't like these pieces when they use them. Yeah, see that one automatically went on crooked. Ow. Yeah. But yeah, I tried to put in some background music. It's just I'm gonna re-upload this later as a VOD to my YouTube channel, so I couldn't figure out the track stuff. I guess OBS updated a bit there, but if you guys feel like putting on some background lo-fi Christmas music, there's like a million playlists. I was looking up before the stream like how many playlists like there was just so many. So feel free to pick one. Anyone is good. Put it on low in the back. I guess my streams like this, when I do something like this, or when I do race wheel stuff, since I don't have music for that either, they're very like background music friendly. So if you feel like playing a video in the background while the stream is going, it's not gonna the music's not gonna like cross over with whatever is going on in my chat. So in that sense, you could play whatever music you want. Oh man. I'm also not the biggest fan of these pieces either. They do look pretty cool, and they make for some cool effect, but I feel like they break easily. Okay. That's funny. The instruction manual is like, okay, first put on, you could see on the left side, the instruction manual is like, okay, first put on 10 of these, and then it's like, okay, so now what? Okay, now put on 10 more. But they probably did that because maybe people would get confused how to put them on. It's for clarity. I'll tell you one thing, Gunpla does not go this quick. We would still be on like the left thumb by this point, and yet here we are on page 31. And speaking of Gunpla, afterwards I'm gonna do card stuff, so we'll be stick around for more card opening. Got a bunch of things. And there's the last one. There we go. I don't know what I just made. This feels like it's supposed to be the back of the NES. The Game Boy, not the NES. Then, yep, there's the battery plate. Should go like this. Clunk. All right. So there you go. Feels pretty cool. And what's next? These really long pieces. We only need one of them. I guess I'll put that to the side. One of them and one of these. Cool. Easy. I like easy stuff. I love the serial number on it. Yeah. This is legit. G198900421. Okay, so now that. Now 3 of these. Yeah, thank you for shouting out Charu Kugla. Everybody gets a shout out. And this, and there's three spots left. I feel like we're gonna have to do this twice. You know, I've always wanted to do like one of those crazy builds back in the day. On the rare occasions that I got to go to Times Square, Manhattan, Toys R Us, seeing that Godzilla on the statue on the Empire State Building was so cool. But I thought like, wow, I could never build something like that. I would like to try like a more complicated build. You know, like a Millennium Falcon or something. I think that would be really a fun project to work on. Oh, okay, so it was the release date of the system. That's cool. That's a nice touch. In case you ever forget. Also, damn, so the Game Boy is an 80... Technically, the Game Boy is an 80s platform. I'm gonna downturn the light. I think that'll fix the autofocus a bit. Yeah, so technically the Game Boy is a 80s platform. Nice. Very nice. What am I doing now? I need this right here. I will say though, this is a lot more complicated than I thought it'd be. And from the little instruction box in the beginning, it was clear that the plan here is also to create the internals of the Game Boy, so you're not just making like the outside. And that's probably what's doing this, making this a lot more complicated. Okay, there's another one. Obviously, we're working on like the side of the console. And it wants me to take this back. Well, I'm gonna zoom out because I have a tendency of getting off the mark here. So they want me to take this and put this to match up here. Okay, that makes sense. That all lines up. That all lines up, and now that should start to make some of these pieces a bit more stable too. So that's good. And now the other side, I think. Okay, so just one of these longer pieces. Whenever I do top-down camera style videos, I just have a bad tendency of not keeping whatever's going on in focus. So feel free to let me know in chat that I need to refocus. To recenter. Okay, that should be good. And yeah, like let's say, hopefully not, but let's say I put one of these two pieces in wrong. The little tool has a thing on the top, so you can connect this and just click that right off. It's good too. They've really thought of everything with these. That is not a very secure connection. So one of these goes here. And now this piece goes over here. Stick everything together. Cool. Actually, now that I think about it, I did build something that's kind of like a Lego. On our YouTube channel, we did these initial D figures, but you have to build them. So it's like a knockoff Lego thing that also kind of got popular not too long ago. So I did do that. Just to be technical and stuff. But that was a long time ago. The figures came out pretty cool. When I'm done with this, I can bring them out and show them to the class. But they were pretty cool. I like them. I think it would be cooler if they were like official Lego, but all of the actual initial D cars though, I don't feel like they look very good. I don't feel like they look very good for like being cars and stuff. I'm not like the biggest fan of most of the Lego cars. There's like some of the sets that look cool, like the Aaron Senna one was nice. But then, I don't know. Like the way that the initial D knockoff Lego figures looked they just look a little weird to me. Okay, so that's the end of that. So now we can fix this to here. It's actually coming together pretty cool. I wonder if there's supposed to be a hole back there. No, whatever. If I build it wrong, I build it wrong. We all witnessed it. So these two little hooks, that's probably where you're gonna put the cartridge in. If I can pull that out real quick. Yeah. See, the cartridge has that, so you can probably just... Oh, that's pretty cool. It's just like the thing itself. Wow. I gotta say, that feels like amazingly like the actual thing. Huh. I really have thought of everything. Alright. Next step, this piece. I think that just covers everything. And that. You know, I don't know what the inside of an actual Game Boy looks like because I've never taken one apart. But it's really cool that they're trying to make the inside look legit too. It's one of those things like they didn't have to do this, but they decided to, and that's nice. I think it's this. Yeah. This? Interesting. Okay. I'm not sure what we're doing here, but I'm winging it. Cool. Yeah, not sure what that is. But next. Oh, take that back. Oh, that's the bottom. I see. So this would be the bottom. Like this. It's nice that some of the time you can just automatically tell what's supposed to go where. But then other times, like right now, I do need a little help. Interesting. Okay, I think this is it. I think this is how it's supposed to be. I don't know why that little corner is missing. But yeah, this is how it's supposed to be, from what I could tell. Place one of these in here. These over here. Yes. Two golden ones. Down there. Connecting these two. Circuitry. I can't wait till we get to the RAM. That's going to be the most expensive part, the RAM. Alright. This is a very interesting way of going about it, because, I mean, this side already had a piece here, this side didn't, but now we just added it after the fact. So, I guess that's to make it more, everything all together, hold together better. Beats me. These pieces I really liked. The one that I just put on. I really like these pieces because whenever I made a car as a kid, I would use them to make a little spoiler. Oops. Alright, so we filled that hole up. I don't know why that had to be this way. Huh. I guess there's just gonna be a lot of stuff that you don't get immediately with this kit. Interesting way, they gave you like a peg to put in as opposed to like the normal way that bricks connect to each other. Okay, bag number 3. What was that? Yeah, bag number 3. Okay, so I have more extra pieces. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the extra Lego pieces. Next time I'm at MagFest, I'll put them in a little baggie and I'll just donate them to the Danny DeVito shrine. I think I'm about halfway done with the build, so that's cool. We only have 3 more bags left, and this one is the biggest. Bag number 3. And it also has like a bag inside as well. Oh, 2 bags inside. Okay, we're in the thick of it now. Cool. We're halfway home-ish, maybe. All right. This back here. Another peg thing. Gotcha. And that is a fiver. wonder if people speedrun Lego builds. Ooh, this is rubber. This isn't plastic like the rest of the Legos. That's different. Wait, I think I botched it. No, I didn't. That's good. Then we flip this. That's why I was confused. This goes here. Got a 3-piece. And then 4. Okay. Neat. Need 2 of these. Hmm? What are you supposed to do with extra Lego pieces? Okay. This doesn't stick. There's nothing there that connects it. I guess you just have to, we have to wait until later. Oh, this is what I hated the most about those single pieces. So now that you have one single space and two rectangles to the side of it, it's not like impossible to get the single piece in, but it gets annoying. Like you have to jam it in a little. And again, you guys can't really see it so well, I think, but you have to also nudge it because it's not perfectly aligned, and that always bothers me. You know, I love Lego. I love Lego to death, and I will till the day I die. But I think, I think Lego may have made me a bit of a perfectionist and a little bit stubborn. Like, damn it, these two pieces don't fit. I'm gonna sit here for an hour and keep nudging until it's like a perfect, uniform, straight assembly of it. Oh boy, okay. Uh, this right here, done. Yeah. There's a lot of these single pieces that do that. Check. And check. These. I think we're gonna do the same thing as before. That's cool. Let me find the other one. Yeah. So these two pieces, no, not that one. These two pieces are very important for obvious reasons. Focus. There you go. It's the star and select button. That's really cool. No, I just want to make sure that I get them in correct. Okay, so start would be over here, and select would be over here. Great. Clip these together. Somehow. Oh, I see. Perfect. And we have our star and select button, which would be this way. Cool, a little bridge piece. It's a cool piece. This is the first, like, Lego that I'm touching that feels like an actual Lego brick. Had a lot of interesting pieces to date or so far. There you go. And power. Oh, I see. No, not power. These are headphones. That's for your headphones. It's a little headphones jack. That's cool. It's neat. Let me just take this whole thing. Again, I love when you can just immediately tell where a certain piece goes. It's very shaky though, so I'm sure they're gonna change that. Still, oh, it fits a little bit better now. Huh. Three. These. Probably this again. And this. Hmm. Am I missing one? Uh-oh. I'm missing a piece. Yo, Bar Point. Happy Chrysler to you too. He represents Lego, by the way. He owns the factory. Well, I gotta say, very nicely done. Thank you for giving us the joy of putting pieces together. Putting things together. You say that, Priscilla. I actually had a friend a long time ago that his dad worked at a factory, a Lego factory, and I was like, oh man, that must be like top 5 coolest dad jobs that you wish you wish your dad had as a kid. All the free Lego you want. There you go. Ooh, that's cool. It's nice. Interesting design there. Priscilla is a mod. I have freelanced for them though. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, how is Lego as big over there as I would assume it is? It's like that's like your national like pride thing there. There, okay. Nice. And now we put this over here. I think I got it wrong. Yeah, okay, here. I guess there's a third hook. Oh, that must be for the screen. Interesting. Google, thank you for the hydrate. Because Lego's known for being super high quality. Yeah. Yeah, Lego is legit. There's a couple of interesting documentaries about Lego. You could go check them out online, or like video essays and stuff. It's very interesting to see the behind the scenes, also the history and stuff of the company. Lego to me feels like IKEA but with toys. I don't know, the like culture, the company culture and stuff has a very similar vibe, at least from what it was, presented. Motor sets just for explaining how gear ratios don't work. I mean, I don't even think you need to do that. You could just go online. My buddy Paul's sent me a couple of videos at some point of, or maybe I sent them to him. I don't know. But yeah, at some point, one of us sent the other one like videos where someone sets up a functioning motor, like an actual motor that you can, use as a car. There's the Nintendo Game Boy logo. Very nice. Guys, get a good look at the internals because we're going to start covering this up. Cross piece. I am getting a little bit exhausted from putting bricks together. But yeah, we keep going. It's easier to explain when someone can put their hands on icy and experience it themselves how gear changes output, speed, and torque. Yeah, not me. I'm fine with that because the models that you have online, just even just demonstrating, even outside of Lego, just demonstrating it, to me that was enough. Oh, this is the D-pad. Okay, that's funny. It's funny, but it's not going in. Did I put it in backwards? Oh, I see how it works. Okay. So this is technically like not actually connected. Remember that rubber piece from earlier? That rubber piece is going to make this feel like an actual D-pad. That's so cool. Oh man, that's actually really, really cool. So this goes over here, and these pieces are going to basically block in the D-pad so it's not going to, so it doesn't move. And, oh, yeah, that was it. Okay, cool. So now the D-pad actually kind of functions a little bit like a D-pad. I almost feel like they should have just made the D-pad itself be rubbery, but whatever. I'm not the Lego engineer. I don't get paid the big bucks to come up with these things. Yeah, that's cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. I will say, once you put all the pieces on, there's a little bit less movement to it, but that's pretty dope. Sure I am, Barpoint. Hope you are as well. Hope everybody is. I got some more stuff coming up after this too, because I got a bunch of CODs to open. But that will be for later. Oh, what is this? Some weird looking piece. Yeah, I think that the whole company culture of quality at Lego is a testament to, how when you just prioritize stuff being quality, it works so much better. Oh, these are the buttons. Oh, that's so cool. This is the A and B button. Nice. Yeah, but I was saying, I think Lego has the right approach as a company. Like, don't compromise on your quality, you know? Like, I mean, I mentioned IKEA earlier. IKEA's still around and they'll probably be around for a while, but they're not really known for quality. And yet, Lego is just it's just gonna stand the test of time because it's a toy that you can buy that doesn't just fall apart. It's also interesting and it like activates the mind more than, some other toys. Uh, this is like something that like future engineers are gonna grow up on. Okay, here. Oh man, more. This one next to the yellow button. To actual Lego brick, one of the few Lego bricks that we have to use here. It's not been a lot of those. And then one of these. And one of these. Ew, okay. So, it came, the pack 3 came with this little box here. That's so funny. All that just for one rubber band. They really didn't want you to lose it. So this is supposed to be like a tension thing, I guess. But you put them around the hooks, not in the hooks. There you go. I see. So when you push the button, the band is supposed to push it back. That, I don't know if that's the best design because it might, over time, that rubber band probably is going to wear out. But I don't know what else they could have done. That might be the crux of it. Oh, that's so cool. The little A. This is a very neat kit. This is very neat. All right, now it wants us to put it together, but there's like a specific thing. This is supposed to work. Oh, like this. And push it. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Everything's still not done yet, so I'm not gonna test the buttons, but it's coming together. I think that's like the fun part is like watching it all build as you go. Like, oh, it started as nothing and now it's starting to actually look like the thing on the box. Okay. Ah, there's the bee. What? Strangely enough, something like popped off in the back. Okay. Like I said, I don't want to fidget too much with it right now. My stuff is gonna fall out of place. With this kid, it's a lot of trust the process. I don't know how else to describe it. More. So, we have this now and here. And these golden ones. Golden boys. And this on top of that. All that just to put this here. Okay. Hmm? Oh. Oh. That's interesting. So the start button, it feels, oh my god, it actually feels a lot like the start button on the original Game Boy. It gives you that same sense of pressure. It doesn't look like it because it's just, all it is a circle. You know, it's not flattened out. So it looks kind of weird in that sense, but once you push it, it's like, oh, yes, that actually was how that button felt. I've held one of these in my hand before. I actually don't think I owned one originally, but my first one was a Game Boy Color. But I've definitely held one of these before. Oh, that's cute. Verselli, what's your dog's name again? Was it Raven? Trying to remember. I know that Mickey said that it was oh god. I know that Mickey said that that was already the dog's name. So yeah, it was Raven. She was a 70-pound rat. Well, she was very adorable on your stream. Yeah, I wish I could have a dog, but we're not allowed to have pets. I don't get dogs. I get Lego. I am wondering though if with my like busy schedule, would I actually be able to like be a dog owner too? I don't know. I feel like there'd have to be somebody else involved to so that I could be in a position to be able to have a dog. I've never owned a dog and I don't know if I will, but I can say that you should probably have yourself all together first before you get a dog, because you gotta take care of a dog. You know, how can you take care of a dog if you're not taking care of yourself? Damn it. Let's see the piece. Oh, here. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell the way that this is drawn. Maybe it's just because of the lighting. Which piece is like a black piece and which piece is like just a dark gray piece. So, I get confused. I wonder what this could be. It's probably for the cartridge. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. You know, I should have just put on some, like, video game music. I think that could have been good. Thinking of Game Boy and video game music and stuff, Kirby was a pretty cool Game Boy game that I would need to play. And that's actually on the list for on the poll for you guys to check out. So if anyone wants to hit ! Poll, hold on, I'll do it. I'll put that in. But yeah, if anyone wants to go ahead and vote in the poll. I haven't seen it today, so I don't know what's winning. But yeah, one of those things definitely I will stream in 26 and possibly more too. I'm just gonna use it as like a guide for what would be best to stream. I think after the last stream I did though, I probably want to jump on some more NASCAR online. Uh, that was a lot of fun. Definitely can expect more of that. But if you want to see something else too, and it's on it's on the list of games there, feel free to vote. Cast your vote. On off. They gotta turn the contrast up on these manual pictures, because it's kind of hard for me to tell what's supposed to be what. Hmm? Oh, okay. I missed a step. They're using a lot of these like pegs or prongs or whatever you want to call them. Cylinders. That's cool. That's a really cool way for them to get the God, what are they called? The top of the Lego brick piece on one end and then also on the other end too. If they need to ever do that. Man, going to the Lego factory and doing like a tour must be like a Willy Wonka experience. I barely know half of the games in that poll, but I did vote. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You don't have to tell us what you voted for. You can if you want. Oh, I'm missing one. Whatever. I got one right over here. Another one right there. But yeah, I mean, a lot of it is stuff that I pick. In the future, I would like to find a way to like have it be that people can do their submissions, but then also there's like a cap on it or a limit or something, just so that we don't get too many like non-serious stuff put in there, and then I gotta remake the poll. But yeah, a lot of it is just stuff that I kind of assumed people would like, but also it's been on my list for a while to like my backlog. Definitely want to crack it out. Also, I will be playing Ori and the Blind Forest. Paul gifted me that on Steam, so I will. That's definitely going to be on the itinerary at some point. I actually forgot to put it on the poll, and then he had just ended up gifting it to me. So thank you, Paul, for that. I'm looking forward to playing it. I'm looking forward to playing that more than I would be Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight it's just too much game. Too much, too exhausting. I vote for The Last Hope. Jeez. Well, I don't remember putting that on the list. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. What do we do now? What do? What do? Huh? Oh. It's backwards. That's why. There we go. It's weird. I thought we would put the frame in first. Like the frame for the screen. Oh my god! Everything just popped out. There. An interesting project. In a little window. I always thought Lego needed more windows. I have to wipe it with a microfiber towel because I thumbed this glass piece like 1,000 times since opening the bag. So I just want to make sure that we're putting it on clean. What's everybody's favorite Christmas movie? I got to watch a whole bunch of them. Oh, that's where this was. See if I can tool it off. I need that to come off. I actually probably just use a different piece. There, for some reason that was stuck together. Die Hard. I got a good chuckle out of one of the many streaming services has Die Hard in the list of holiday movies. So you have all the like typical holiday movies and then Die Hard is there. Like I'm sure that for most of us that's just something that whatever, we don't even pay attention to it, but some people probably don't understand why Die Hard is on that list. And that it's kind of more so for a meme. A long-running meme. I don't think I've ever seen Die Hard all the way through. I think I've just seen it in like segments here and there. And there actually is another Will Ferrell. There's another Bruce Willis Christmas movie, but I think that one's not so good. It's definitely no Die Hard. I don't think I did this right. Oh, okay. I did do it right. I did it right, but I also didn't. I do like Home Alone and the animated movie Klaus, not because they named the movie after me. Klaus? Oh, you should watch American Dad then. That's good. Yeah, Home Alone is pretty cool. I always said that my favorite Christmas movie was Trains, Planes, and Automobiles because Christmas is in it for like 2 seconds. Uh, but nobody counts that. It's such a good movie though. John Candy is fantastic in it. But I actually don't remember what like I'm not remembering off of the top of my head. I know I thought about this recently, so I had my answer, but I forgot. I'm asking you guys questions that I can't answer myself. Um, but I saw Elf for the first time, like beginning to end recently. I really liked it. Elf was good. Okay. I can't believe that this fit. That feels so weird. Feels like it's not properly in. But okay. We'll deal with that. I'm sure it'll get secured later. Woo! Okay. There's a lot. It's like one brick. One brick just holds the whole thing together. One very long, thin brick. Where's the... Oh, I see. Ah, this is really cool. So this will go here. That's for the volume. Nice. Also, they like they must have just had Game Boys for all their engineers and like had them play with them for like some amount of time because a lot of these pieces just feel like the real thing or as close of as a Lego imitation of the real thing could be. That's just so interesting. You know, the D-pad, the buttons, now the little volume knob on the side. That's so cool. Basically, you take this little pin, this two-piece with like a pin and this wheel, and then you just put the wheel on. So I like that. That was pretty cool. Okay, next. Contrast. Oh, it had a contrast button? The 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 original Game Boy had a contrast button? Wow. I can't believe I never knew that. Huh. Well, I'll be. Okay, one. Put the elbow in here. One of these here. Next to it, obviously. Finish that out. Contrast. And then this long blank piece. Cool. Man, this thing is really coming together. Now it feels sturdy and like to a degree I feel secure just leaving it as is. It's not gonna just fall apart. And one more pinwheel, and now for the volume. So I guess the the Game Boy, the original Game Boy had a volume in addition to a contrast button. That's so crazy to me. But yeah. However, that is not working here. I put something I put something in upside down. Uh-oh. I don't know how I'm gonna unhook these now. Oh, I broke it. Okay, I need to flip this. Okay, crisis averted, sort of. I hope I haven't destroyed like the stability of this thing, but yeah. I accidentally put a piece backwards, so I just really quickly broke this thing apart again. Uh-oh. That's supposed to be like that? Yeah, I guess it is. Whatever. Let me go back a page or two. No, it's not supposed to be like that. Something either fell out or I don't know. I'll put this extra piece in here. We're going off script a little bit here. There we go. That should be fine. That should be okay. I don't recommend breaking open your Game Boy at this stage. we can't go back. The time only goes in, it's a flat circle. All right, now I fixed it. Now I've done it. There you go. Let me hit this one first, actually. Really get that stability back. Okay, cool. I don't think you're really able to just go back on this, so hopefully I didn't ruin it. Okay, so this piece goes in here. That's cool. It's nice. And finally we have the volume. Oh, I see. Well, I kind of screwed it up again. I thought I fixed it, but I didn't. This is when you get the glue, but I think I got it now. I hope. This piece. There you go. Okay. The shell is now together, and it's all solid now, so no worries there. Had a bit of a slip up. Now we come back to this Game Boy, and on the back, I guess you could take this off. Put this here. You gotta pick which screen you want. Well, I want it to be Mario. Play it back on. Last bag. I watched Mean Girls yesterday. I think that movie counts because they have that Jingle Bell Roxy. It doesn't count. I think I saw that for the first time this year too, or maybe it was last year. That's it. There it is. Last piece, I guess this is gonna be the final cartridge. I feel like it's weird they made us make one cartridge and then not this, but not the second. But yeah, this is the final stretch here. And then we move on to card openings. I see. What's your take on the Tomb Raider games? Which ones? There's so many. Berselli was streaming the Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I never played that one, but the first of that like trilogy or whatever, I really like that game. I mean, at that point, it's enough time has passed since they made a Tomb Raider that it just feels like Uncharted to me, but I love Uncharted, so that hardly qualifies as a complaint. I still thought Uncharted was better, but that specific Tomb Raider game was really good. The originals though, I never played them beginning to end, but I got the first of the remake trilogies, so whenever I get around to that actually would have been good for the poll too, to put that in. Fake Lara. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the redesign of Lara, but the game itself is good. If you can forgive that. If I can forgive if I can forgive if I can forgive them for making Ghost in the Shell the way that they made it in the movie, I think I could forgive how Lara is in the Tomb Raider reboot trilogy thing, so yeah. Stickers time. Okay. Let's hope I don't screw this one up like I did the other. Okay, this one came out a little bit nicer. Like I said, putting on stickers and decals is basically the bane of my existence for these models and kits and figures and stuff. So, not my cup of tea. Zelda came out better though than Mario. It's a little less off center. But hey, you know what? Like Berselli said, they weren't all perfect on the original either. So, whatever. Oh, the memories. Oh yeah. That actually looks really sweet for like a cartridge. But since I put the Mario one in, I'm gonna swap these two. So we have our Zelda stand. Yeah, perfect. That's it. Time. We have our Zelda stand, Zelda standing cartridge, and this just goes in the back. And you can even push it in. That's awesome. And again, what's really cool is these will like, let me get that focus going. There. These will actually move. So Mario is jumping. He's hitting the mushroom, the question mark block. And you guys could probably not see it, but the timer is changing too. I think that's so cool. Yeah. So the clock is going down. The little Goombas are moving. This thing is really cool. At the very top, you have the on-off button. Oh man, it makes a very satisfying click. You have your little contrast on the side, your volume on the other side. You got A and B, which perfect. The D-pad has a nice bounce to it. The start and the select feel exactly like they did on this console too. So this has some really, really good detail. Absolutely nice detail. Again, there's the cartridge on the back. There's the cartridge on the back. Yeah, this was fun. Oh, it looks like I missed something. Looks like I missed something. So let me just put this in. I made one mistake in putting all of this together. Unfortunately, I made one mistake, but I went back and I guess I fixed it because it feels pretty. Everything feels pretty together now. So this was fantastic. Again, shout outs to Slovakdennis for the awesome Christmas gift and fun thing to do on stream. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these away. I'm gonna throw it to BRB real quick, and when I come back, we're opening some cards.